Hi, I'm Emily Guiver from Dream Sleep Coaching, and I'm going to talk to you about older children and teenagers and their sleep. So you might well have found that your teen or older school-aged child has suffered slightly with their sleep. It's quite understandable with everything as it is at the moment. Life's changed, school's not on, they're not going to be meeting with their friends, they're going to be missing out on activities they might well have done after school. And it can really start to affect the time they go to sleep, how tired they are at night, and the activities that they're doing during the day. One of the things I would say is it's still really important where you can to try and get them up in the morning at a reasonable time, not letting them sleep in for too long, because that will shift their rhythm of the day and it will really mess with their circadian rhythm. So bearing in mind that most children of this age group need between 8 and 10 hours of sleep a night, and also that it's very natural, particularly for teenagers, older teens, to not actually be ready for sleep until 10 or 11 at night. So it's quite likely that even if they, during the term, you do get them to bed earlier, they may well not be getting physically tired until 10 or 11. But trying to ensure that they have 8 to 10 hours, of sleep at night, and then waking them in the morning will be really, really helpful. Another thing you can do when you wake them in the morning, I know it might not be that easy, I have a teenager, so I do realise this, but just trying to get them to have some exposure to bright light first thing when they wake up will really, really help them with becoming tired and sleepy later on at bedtime. So ideally that would be actually physically outside, although worst case scenario, just opening the windows, getting some exposure, perhaps if they can sit, out on the patio if the sun is out and it's a nice weather, or even just bright light through the windows is better than nothing. But that can be really, really helpful for keeping their circadian rhythm set and making sure that they're nice and tired when it comes to bedtime. One of the things I would also say is try to factor some time in your day, ideally well away from bedtime, where you could broach and talk to them about anything that might be concerning them. Obviously, younger children, we can protect them quite a bit from hearing the news, but with our older children who have access to social media and chatting to friends, it could be that they're hearing things that perhaps aren't factually correct or that are worrying them and they don't know how to broach it with us. So giving them some opportunities to talk to you and give you the chance to perhaps signpost them to some good, articles that aren't scaremongering but just might explain things a bit better for them, can actually be really useful at relieving their anxiety and helping them with their sleep. So try to do that if you can, perhaps during the day or around dinner time, but not too close to bedtime. Trying to get them also to have a bath is a really good part of their nightly routine. It helps to relax them. You could encourage them to listen to some music or some meditation, add some essential oils to their bath, perhaps to relax them. You could help them or ask them to make themselves like a pillow spray, so lavender, orange, chamomile, they're all very calming, lovely scents to help you get your children to relax before bed. Obviously, all of this is also trying to keep them away from getting back on their screen. So if they listen to meditation apps, one thing I would say is ideally, if you can try to stream them in a way that doesn't use their phone, that's ideal. So if you've got perhaps an Alexa or another streaming app that you can use without them then being tempted afterwards to pick up their phone and start chatting to their friends again, that's ideal. You might find a weighted blanket or a heavier blanket than normal could actually help with their relaxation and anxiety reduction. Lots of people find these really, really useful. So yeah, just giving them some time really to talk, to relax, not letting them fall into a pattern of sleeping basically all day and then being awake at night is going to be really, really valuable to helping your teen to get the restorative sleep when they need it, and also once things get back to normal to be able to go back to sleeping at the right times.